IUML is the same political entity that was behind partition. The Congress, meanwhile, has hit back and accused the BJP of expressing its political frustrations for not being able to make inroads in Kerala, adding that the BJP in fact allied with the IUML to rule the Nagpur Municipal Corporation back in 2012. The fact of the matter is, the IUML has been in alliance with the Congress party for 5 decades, and its founders did emerge from Jinnah's Muslim League. The IUML has also taken a primarily pro-Muslim stand, taking on the government on issues ranging from the triple talaq ban to NRC and the CAA. The big question remains, has Rahul Gandhi stated facts about the IUML, or is it a political smokescreen? Meanwhile, is the BJP trying to conflate Jinnah's Muslim League with a party that has operated under the Constitution of India for decades?
Welcome, sir.
Muslim League is a completely secular party. Right. There's nothing non-secular about Muslim League.
मुस्लिम लीग को धर्मनिरपेक्ष कहना ये मानसिकता ज्यादा खतरनाक है।
कभी हिंदू आतंकवाद कह के वोट बटोरना चाहती है। अब अमेठी में हार गए तो वायनाड में तो उनकी मजबूरी है, चाहे वो मुस्लिम लीग को सेकुलर ही कहें लेकिन हिंदुओं को कम्युनल कहें।
वो मुस्लिम लीग है जिससे भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने नागपुर में गठबंधन किया था। ये वो मुस्लिम लीग है जिसको अटल जी पसंद करते थे।
So this kind of mindset of the Congress is an open statement of their vote bank politics, that a Muslim League for them is secular.
Joining me now, Guru Prakash Paswan, spokesperson of the BJP. We have Dolly Sharma representing the Congress, Rahul Ishwar, author and activist, also Shahid Ali, who's the president of United Muslim Front. Rahul Ishwar, as someone who is from Kerala, what is IUML according to you?
Two submissions. Indian Union Muslim League is not a secular party, but a community-based party which follows a pluralistic line. Let us be very measured with words. IUML is proudly Muslim. They are, very inclusive in their nature. They are very harmonious, bridge building. They are pluralistic in nature. The so-called secular ideology, don't impose it on them. Left liberals use secular word in a very, very different way. See, Mahatma Gandhi was not secular. Mahatma Gandhi was pluralistic. So, the whole idea of a faith rejecting secularism is absolutely a wrong idea that doesn't fit India. But IUML, as we all know, has been always taking a harmonious stand, bridge building stand. Even when Babri Masjid issue was there, Indian Union Muslim League took a very positive stand, a harmonious stand that should be welcomed. So there is a difference between both of them and we need to understand.
Okay. Guru Prakash Paswan, then why is IUML being branded as non-secular according to you? If you look at what has happened, the IUML participated in elections under the Indian Constitution and has maintained a consistent, it may be small presence, but it has been there in the Lok Sabha. It has a strong presence in Kerala and it has been recognized by the Election Commission as a state party in Kerala. What makes it non-secular or divisive according to you?
Maria, a very warm good evening to you and all my fellow panelists. We have to understand a couple of things, and if you look at the history of IUML, you would realize what the truth is. I was just going through some of the interventions of IUML in the Parliament of India. IUML is the same political outfit that brought a resolution against the law that was increasing the marriageable age for women from 18 to 21. Number one. IUML is the same political outfit that opposed triple talaq. Number two, IUML is the same political outfit that opposed the landmark and the historic verdict of Shah Bano. These are all information that is available on public domain. These are all publicly available information.
Yes.
Now look at the history of IUML. It was Pinarayi Vijayan. It was Pinarayi Vijayan, the Chief Minister of Kerala, who in 2021 said that IUML is a highly communal organization. Justice Thomas Commission in 2003, when it was investigating the Marad massacre, it said IUML is a communal organization. There are hundreds of such examples, hundreds of such evidences
Guru, you
that
also
establishes
know
IUML
that the
from its
Congress
origin.
and IUML are long-standing partners in the UDF. Then why did the BJP expect Rahul Gandhi to say anything else if they are partners?
No, Maria, we have to understand, and there is absolutely no contestation when it comes to the definition of secularism. Secularism is about respect to all religions, but IUML as a political outfit has only spoken about one religion. You just Google or you YouTube IUML and you would look at the hatred and the venom the IUML and its leadership are spreading on a daily basis. How can a political outfit can oppose such a progressive law such as abolition of triple talaq?
Okay.
You tell me one thing.
So then in
the
that
Shah Bano
case,
verdict
yes.
that was welcomed globally.
Yes. Dolly Sharma, is the Congress finding itself on the wrong side of who a progressive Muslim is today now? Because even Muslim women who have been very, few and far between raising their voices on issues, they had opposed triple talaq. They came out against the All India Muslim Personal Law Board. And for Rahul Gandhi to back an institution or an organization or a political party of this nature, what does it say about all those efforts that have been made by the Congress party to take a centrist line, where you should not be seen on either side of, religious political debate?
Good evening to all of you.
Yes, go ahead, Dolly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Dolly, go ahead.
Yeah. So I stand by, Congress party stands with what Rahul Gandhi ji said, that IUML is actually a secular party, and it is the same party which established the largest Sanskrit university in Kerala, and it is the founder of this party, Ismail ji. He was a member of the Constituent Assembly during the war with China. He offered his son Mian Khan to join the Indian Army. And also, I would like to mention here, then if it is so, then why did BJP did an alliance with IUML for Nagpur Municipal Corporation? They want to make every issue communal. They want to bring down to this every debate to the issue of Hindu and Muslim. So here also they are trying to do it. But as I said earlier, I would say this again and again, that yes, this is a secular party.
Okay.
And
so what is the definition of secularism? What is the definition of secularism according to you? I will be one of those who will say that even today, progressive Muslims of Kerala may not be endorsing the ideology of this organization. It may be an old one, but we have seen that visible shift in the Muslims in which they are looking at progressive ideas, such as even, criticizing triple talaq, saying that it must be abolished, and it has been abolished. But Guru Prakash Paswan, that point that has been made, that why did the BJP then ally with the same political party in 2012 during the Nagpur Municipal Corporation elections? They were at that time secular or non-secular?
No. Maria, I think this is a very preposterous observation by a section of the Congress leadership. In politics, we have allied with different political parties. We have allied with Mamta Banerjee. We have allied with Farooq Abdullah.
So
that doesn't make any sense. That is not a logical argument.
But Guru, if
Maria,
you align with a political party,
Maria,
then you cannot say, it's different to align with a political party, say what you did with Mr. Farooq Abdullah's NC or with PDP. There was a different argument in comparison to this political party, which is visibly seen as only for Muslims. How is then that decision
Like I said,
believing in secularism and this one not?
Maria, if you allow me to,
Go ahead,
if
go ahead,
you
go ahead,
if you
go ahead,
allow
go
me
ahead.
to make my point, in politics, alliances are made. In politics, like I said, historically we have aligned with diametrically polar opposite political parties as well. But we have to understand here, there is absolutely no semblance of ideological similarity when it comes to BJP and the IUML. BJP has spoken about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, and it is not just a mere slogan but a commitment for each one of us. But IUML as a political outfit has only spoken about one single community. Look at the name, Indian Union Muslim League. I think the name speaks for itself. Number two, Rahul Gandhi's statement in America, we need to understand that there is a modus operandi. There is a textbook case. Rahul Gandhi's Congress party has been indulging in politics. Maria, I was not speaking when anyone else was speaking. Thank you. I think we expect this level of grace. Rahul Gandhi's political party, the Indian National Congress Party, has been indulging in a brazen act of politics of minority appeasement, not since today, but since the country got independence. It was Congress Prime Minister Indira Gandhi who gave legal sanction to All India Muslim Personal Law Board. When Satanic verses was nowhere banned in the world, it was the Indian government that banned Satanic verses under the pressure of the mullahs and the Maulvis. It was Rajiv Gandhi government that opposed the Shah Banu verdict. That was the landmark verdict. It was Manmohan Singh in 2007, the Prime Minister of India, who says कि देश के संसाधनों पे पहला हक मुसलमानों का है. We have to understand that this is pure politics of minority appeasement and nothing beyond that.
Okay.
Today the country cannot accept
Okay,
it.
Dolly, a
When
quick
the Prime
response
Minister
and then
says-
I bring in Shahid Ali.
अरे सुनिए भाई, अरे बीच में क्यों बोल रहे हैं?
Dolly, respond to that
अरे
and then I
बीच
bring in
में-
Shahid
अबे,
Ali.
ये लॉजिक नहीं ये
पहला हक मुसलमानों
बीच
का
में
है।
मत बोलिए. अरे भाई आप you have no
He's
patience.
diverting and he is
आपके पास
lying.
कोई तर्क नहीं है तो बीच में बोल रहे हैं. You have the patience to have a graceful debate. Maria, in this show we come and debate with civility. Please tell this to your panelists.
It only goes to Muslim because they're
Maria, I'm not going to speak over her. That's not my sanskar.
Guru, I'm coming to you.
this
One
is
moment.
what they're doing.
Maria, I'm not going to speak over her.
लेकिन the question is that if you look at this political party, and Shahid Ali come in on this as the president of United Muslim Front, would you say that Muslims in India right now are doing a tightrope walk? They understand fully well that in several states where there is that entire debate around, hardcore ideologies or fundamentalist viewpoint, they are rejecting it themselves. Isn't that a truth, Shahid Ali?
In fact,
अरे फोन कट
in democracy, in any democracy, the views, conflicting views are accepted and have to be respected by
Yes.
the all concerned. Now, we all have rights to have our own views. The progressive peoples have rights to say something, and the people, those who do not support the progressive, so-called progressive people, they also have rights. Now, this is the beauty of the democracy, that everyone has right to say something.
No,
and
but Shahid Ali,
those views have to be respected.
Yes, but if a political party, despite having its pluralistic approach, continues to endorse views which are seen as regressive, which includes, it supported,
in fact,
it
BJP
believed in preserving the Muslim Personal Law
BJP
Board, went
yes,
on to
I'm
say
telling you the answer.
that that Aligarh Muslim University should be given minority character, should be recognized as a minority institution. Then it goes on to talk about Sharia and others. So it believes in... No. I'm saying if you propagate Sharia law, then are you standing with secularism or are you standing with communal views?
Dictates of BJP. So whosoever dance on dictates of BJP is secular. Now, I think BJP should issue one line instruction to all over India, to all residents, to all citizens, that whosoever will dance on dictates of BJP
but
or
where
will
is
support
that coming
BJP
from?
or will support the BJP views. Yes, absolutely. If someone is right, if someone is fighting for their own rights within democracy, as per the democratic procedure, then you have been labeling them as, or brandishing them as the communal. What is the nonsense? Aligarh Muslim University is a minority institution established by Muslims.
No, I'm talking
Now,
about
the character was also...
and its views.
I can talk about everything. I can talk about Shabano, I can talk about triple divorce, I can talk about Aligarh Muslim University, I can talk about everything.
Maria.
Now, please tell me, IUML is not contesting elections. IUML is not registered with this Election Commission of India. Election Commission of India is not seized of the matter whether the parties whosoever or whichsoever has religious linking should not be banned or not. Now, until the decision comes, no one has right to say that a particular political party like Shiv Sena or any other party is not a secular party. As long as these parties are registered, these parties are allowed to contest election, these parties are secular parties.
So then in that case, okay, secular party is only because they are contesting and they are registered with the Election Commission, but then Election Commission is not a body to, you know, endorse whether a particular political party believes in secularism or not.
All political parties have to sign an affidavit.
Yes.
For registration.
Fine enough.
They have to take oath of constitution.
To this. Guru,
now
respond
they have been
to this.
working under the
When
constitution.
you were in alliance with IUML, it was all right. At that time, they believed in secularism, and they were not divisive. And when you were in alliance with the Shiv Sena, which were again visibly a political party which believes in a particular ideology, then how is this not double speak?
Maria, like I said, I really find it laughable when you assess the entire trajectory of our relationship on the basis of one simple alliance in a municipal polls. I really don't understand this point. But we have to understand a larger and a broader point here. I was just looking in 2022, senior IUML General Secretary leader PMS Salam says that boys and girls sitting together in class is dangerous. This is a progressive political party. You are opposing triple talaq. You are opposing the age of marriage when it is being increased to 21. You are opposing the Shah Banu verdict and you are calling yourself progressive and you are calling yourself secular. That is clearly beyond our comprehension. Constitution of India allows everyone to do politics. But when you indulge in politics of minority appeasement, and Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who is not even a member of parliament, he goes on a foreign soil and calls Muslim League a secular party. This is clearly preposterous and indulging in a pure politics of minority appeasement. Like I said, it is the history of Congress party. A Congress Prime Minister in 2007 says, इस देश के संसाधनों पे पहला हक मुसलमानों का है, then you don't have any problem. Then you don't have any problem. You have to listen to it. भैया अभी शरिया नहीं है. अगर आप बोलते हैं तो दूसरे को सुनने की भी शक्ति रखिए आप. इस देश में शरिया नहीं लगा है. You have to understand this. Muslim League is the same organization that is advocating for Sharia law in the country. ये देश संविधान से चलेगा, शरिया से नहीं चलेगा. ये देश संविधान से चलेगा, शरिया से नहीं चलेगा. ये याद रखिए आप लोग IUML के साथ खड़े हैं जो शरिया से देश बनना चाहते हैं. ये देश अंबेडकर के संविधान से चलेगा, गांधी के संविधान से चलेगा, आपके शरिया से नहीं चलेगा. और ये बात मैं पूरी चेतावनी से कहता हूं आपको. संविधान से चलेगा, आप शरिया के साथ खड़े हैं. Let the viewers decide. On the one hand, there are people who are standing with the Constitution of India. On the other hand, there are people like Rahul Gandhi, people like Congress Party, people like IUML who are preferring Sharia over Samvidhan. They have this clarity in their mind.
No, you are not clear.
आपको संविधान चाहिए, शरिया चाहिए. You want Sharia or Samvidhan? You want Sharia or Samvidhan? Tell me. Miss Dolly Sharma, you want Sharia or Samvidhan? You tell me here. Sharia or Samvidhan? Sharia or Samvidhan? Make a choice today on this show. Make a choice today on this show. Sharia or Samvidhan? Samvidhan से चलेगा ये देश.
No, but Guru, then are you saying that you will never align with this political party if you were trying to form a government? You know, you are looking at expanding your footprints in Kerala. This is a political party which has 15 members at present in the Kerala Assembly. So you are essentially saying that there's no question whatsoever for any kind of future, you know, rethinking.
Maria, you and I both know very well that for the first time in our history, we are having an actual real-time conversation on representation of Pasmanda Muslims. For the first time, we have a Danish Rizwan Ansari in the Uttar Pradesh cabinet. For the first time in the history of Jammu and Kashmir, we have a backward Muslim, a Gujar Muslim, Ghulam Ali Khatana, being sent to Rajya Sabha from Jammu and Kashmir. So let's have conversation about this. Real representation, real empowerment. When a Ujjwala connection is being given, we don't discriminate. Unlike the Congress party, who says कि देश के संसाधनों पे पहला हक मुसलमानों का है. When a triple talaq abolition is happening, it is benefiting Muslim women.
We have just one submission. Let us not be hypocritical. I would request. Let us not be hypocritical. Shahid Ali Saab, just one submission to you. Muslim League is a center right. Muslim League
can
It
BJP
is
get
the right political party
representation?
from
Eye
the
for
Muslim
an eye.
community. Let
You
us
are
not be
able to
hypocritical.
examine- you are able
Muslim
to-
League is
Okay,
a
just hold
right
on to your
Muslim
thoughts,
community-based
everybody.
Party based in Kerala.
Only Rahul
Let us
Ishwar
not
will
be
speak.
hypocritical
Yes,
about
Rahul,
it.
go ahead.
Say honestly and proudly that you are a community-based party and always follow a pluralistic line. Don't fall for the secularism trap. Muslim League is a community-based party. Be proud of it. There is no issue to it. But don't play this double game of being secular. Muslim League always follows a harmonious approach. They have always taken a pluralistic approach. They have always taken a bridge-building approach. Be proud about it. Don't fall into this left liberal secular trap saying that you are something that you are not. So please be honest about it. Own up your identity. Along with that balance, in one hand you can have Quran, and on the other hand you need to have Indian Constitution. That's the right balance, and that is possible. Muslim League has been showing that. But don't fall for this secular trap.
Okay. So then in that case, what Rahul Gandhi said in terms of his understanding of secularism may not be the right way in describing this political party, which is a community-based party, but then it is about having a pluralistic approach. Shahid Ali?
Mariam, I just want to say one thing. Can BJP give proportionate representation to all peoples of India as per their population? Now they are citing example of one minister of Uttar Pradesh and one MP from all over India, and they are saying that we have been doing Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. What about 18% Muslims in India? Is this kind of thing labeling that someone is appeasing, therefore you have been oppressing them? What is this going on in this country, our country? So this cannot be allowed. You are talking about constitution, but you have not been implementing constitution. You are violating constitution. You have violated constitution.
So,
in broad daylight, you have been violating constitution.
No, but
you have not been doing it. Sir, you have been violating constitution.
okay, Guru Prakash, how you have been violating constitution, please explain to him. Guru.
Proportional representation बता दें ये क्या कर रही है?
Yeah, Maria, I was listening.
In Karnataka, they said we don't want
I
vote
was
from
patiently
Muslims.
listening to my. अरे भाई अब सुनने अब शाहिद जी आप अपने बारे में बोलते हैं, दूसरे को बोलने का मौका
बोलिए
देते
सर,
हैं।
बोलिए।
देश में संविधान लागू है।
बोलिए सर, बोलिए,
We have
बोलिए,
the Constitution of India.
बोलिए।
And please follow the Constitution
आप तो
of
power
India.
में है ना, जो मन
आप
में आए बोल
संविधान
दीजिए।
के साथ खड़े रहिए, शरिया वालों के पास मत जाइए।
हाँ, चलिए,
अब फिर आप
चलिए।
बीच में बोल
गुरु
रहे हैं।
बोलिए, आप
आप
बोलिए।
संविधान के साथ खड़े रहिए, शरिया के साथ मत जाइए।
चलिए,
No, he
सवाल
is
का जवाब
asking
दीजिए।
about
हाँ।
we don't need certificate from you.
Sharia has
Mr.
been
Shahid
allowed
Ali,
by
we don't need
Constitution
certificate
only.
from you.
Sharia
हमें
has
आपसे
been
प्रमाण
allowed
पत्र की
in the
आवश्यकता नहीं है.
Constitution.
The founding
Sharia has been
you
allowed
have
in
to
the
listen to it.
Constitution.
Yep.
Once we are
You have-
standing with
Maria,
Constitution,
you don't come to
means
your
we
show
can
for this
follow Sharia.
shouting competition.
Shahid Ali, you have to listen to him now. Let him make his point. Please go ahead.
Maria, if you will call people who believe in Sharia, how will they follow the principle of Constitution? Number one. Number two, I don't need any certificate from you. BJP don't need any certificate from anyone when it comes to secularism, when it comes to representation. Rampur, Azamgarh, look at the bypoll results. The Bharatiya Janata Party won resoundingly. Founding member of Bharatiya Janata Party, Mr. Sikandar Bak. 100 of such examples we have seen where real empowerment, real representation has happened beyond symbolism, beyond rhetoric, like the Congress party. What is more progressive? Let the community decide. You are no one to speak on behalf of community. आप मुस्लिम महिलाओं के बिहाफ में बोलने वाले कोई नहीं होते हैं। ट्रिपल तलाक हटेगा तो मुस्लिम महिलाएं तय करेंगी, आप नहीं तय करिएगा। You are no one to decide, शाहिद अली जी। और देश में शरिया नहीं है, देश में संविधान है। सुनने का धैर्य रखिए, सुनने का आदत डाल दीजिए।
चलिए,
आदत नहीं है तो आदत डाल दीजिए।
Dolly Sharma being the woman on the panel. Dolly, you know, it's almost like a controversy a day that is being quoted by the former Congress president. Do you think he could have said something else with regards to Indian Union Muslim League? Of course, they have, it has participated in elections and they are your long-standing alliance partner. But could it have been projected differently? Not the way he said that it is non-secular. That it is secular. What makes it non-secular? Dolly. Dolly, if you can hear me. Dolly Sharma. Dolly Sharma, if you can hear me. Okay. Okay, we have really come to the end of this discussion. Guru Prakash Paswan, Dolly Sharma, Rahul Ishwar and Shahid Ali, thank you so much for joining us. We are slipping into a short break. After that, an exclusive conversation with Union INB Minister Anurag Thakur, who has spoken on a range of issues, including the ongoing wrestler agitation, and he has also spoken on Rahul Gandhi's political comments being made in United States. That and much more when I return. Stay with us.
Talk about the developments which are happening from the side of the wrestlers as well. There were 5 days time which was sought by Naresh Tiket as to what would be the further course of action as far as the wrestlers protest is concerned after the Delhi police denied the permission for the same to carry out the ongoing protest at the site of Jantar Mantar. So yesterday as well there was this Mahapanchayat which was organized in Muzaffarnagar. Today there is this huge Mahapanchayat as well where tickets are going to participate, and the further course of action will be decided over the course of wrestlers protest as well. So
Nikhil, hold on. Nikhil, do hold on. Let me also bring in Anshul into the conversation. Anshul, on the face of it, it looks like that Brijbhushan Singh has decided to postpone the rally. In his Facebook post, he says because the Supreme Court is monitoring it, there's a police investigation going on. But this was the fact even when the rally was, announced. What has really changed is the fact that world bodies like the International Wrestling Federation and the Indian International Olympic Association, they have issued statements. Could that be a factor as far as Brijbhushan's rethink is concerned?
Well, definitely there is a lot of pressure on the government at this point in time, because the manner in which the wrestlers have carried out this entire movement, this entire protest, that has made a lot of headlines, and that has actually brought a lot of embarrassment to the government, especially after the incidents that happened on the 28th of May, where all these international champions were in fact dragged by the Delhi police and were thrown inside the jail. In fact, they were detained for more than 12 hours. So yes, there is a lot of controversy and criticism that is ongoing against the government, and hence somewhere or the other the government and the administration actually at this point wants that this entire investigation should be done in a free and fair manner, and hence the noise around it should be muted, and that could be one of the reasons why the rally that was supposed to be conducted by Brijbhushan Sharan Singh with cheers who would have come out in his support, that has been taken down, because any sort of statements could have been made in that rally, and again that would have made headlines, and eventually that means that would have brought more questions to the administration and to the government. So this could be one of the reasons why this entire rally has now been postponed. So yes, the government is trying to make sure that this entire investigation happens in a free and fair manner. On the other hand, sources within the Delhi police have told us that they are in the last leg of the investigation, and over the next 10 to 15 days, we could expect some action from the Delhi police where they could actually go ahead and file a charge sheet in this entire matter, or if at all the charges are not found, then a final report could also be filed in the court of law. However, status reports are continuously being filed in front of the Supreme Court at this point in time. So yes, the investigation is ongoing, but yes, the kind of noises that is being made, that could actually divert the attention from the investigation, and hence it has now been decided that the rally that was supposed to be held on the 5th of May in Ayodhya has now been postponed. So yes, it remains to be seen as to when will be the next date of rally come up, and as to how quickly will the Delhi police finally conclude in investigation and file that charge sheet or the final report, whichever they deem it's necessary.
Right. Nikhil, this was meant to be a show of strength in support of Brijbhushan Singh, isn't it? Have the wrestlers reacted when this rally was announced, and are they reacting now that the administration has decided to withdraw permission?
Well, this is the important question here, because after the incident which took place at the Har Ki Pauri Haridwar, 5 days time, as mentioned earlier as well, was sought by the Naresh Tiket as to what is going to be the further course of action from the wrestler side. But since that particular day, the wrestlers have gone incommunicative. They are not speaking to the media persons as well. In fact, we have spoken to a source who are part of that particular group. They have informed us that till the completion of the 5 days, the wrestlers are not going to be out in the public place. They are not going to appear in any of the Mahapanchayat. They are not going to speak in the public domain as well, or to any of the media persons as well. So as mentioned earlier, that today as well there is a big Mahapanchayat which is going to happen in Kurukshetra, Haryana, where the further course of action. And yesterday this was something which was announced by the farmers as well. And farmers are one such group who have extended their huge support out in the public domain to that of the wrestlers as well. And they are going to carry out the further shape of the overall protest. Yesterday as well we have heard the bite of Rakesh Tiket, where he clearly informed the public that if need be, they are going to yet again block the roads and borders of the national capital Delhi, which they have done at the time of 3 farm laws as well. And also they also have the option to plan a protest nationwide if their demands are not met. At the same time, they are also going to hold deputation to the President and Home Ministry as well. And clearly, Rakesh Tiket also informed that there has been a communication as well that if any of the delegation of Khap Panchayat, if they want to meet any of the prominent person from the government, then it will also be managed, it will also be exercised. So there is a open communication which is happening, but in a way also we should call it a back channel support or back channel communication as well. And this is something which has been filed by Arun Dhanta as well, who tracks the ruling dispensation for CNN News 18, that one of the prominent leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party, who is Union Minister from the Western UP, he also spoke to the wrestlers at the time when they gathered at the Harki Pauri side, which clearly indicates that there is some form of the communication, you call it indirectly, which is happening between the wrestlers and some of the prominent people from the ruling dispensation side as well to come out over a consensus as to how to take this forward in a respectable manner. Back to you.
Anshul, as far as the Ayodhya administration's decision is concerned, how should one look at it? Purely from the point of view that, Ayodhya is a sensitive place, there is a temple construction going on, you would not want a crowd there, and 11 lakh plus people, as the number was being thrown, could create an administration issue. Should we look at it from that point of view, or are you also seeing political signals being given as far as this denial of permission is concerned?
So definitely the significance is much higher, but yes, on record, the records that have come out is...
The Modi government has completed 9 years in office, and the party leaders and ministers are going all out to talk about the achievements of the government in the last 9 years as they express confidence that the government will return to power in 2024. The face of the communication of the government is with me, Anurag Thakur, INB Minister. Really appreciate your time, Anurag ji.
Thank you, welcome.
Anurag ji, you are expressing confidence, you're talking about welfareism, you're talking about the schemes of the government. Lekin Rahul Gandhi bol rahe hain, just do the math, a united opposition will defeat the BJP on its own.
ये पहली बार नहीं, बहुत बार प्रयास हुआ। महाठगबंधन पहले भी बना, कई गठ इकट्ठे आए, यानी कि कई दल इकट्ठे आए और उन्होंने प्रयास किए। 2019 में भी, 2022 के उत्तर प्रदेश के विधानसभा में भी, कई अन्य राज्यों में भी इस तरह के प्रयास किए गए। लेकिन जनता ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी को, नरेंद्र मोदी जी को विश्वास उनमें व्यक्त किया और सरकार भी बनाई। और 9 सालों के बाद मैं ये कह सकता हूँ, देश वापस नहीं जाना चाहता। जहाँ 10 साल पहले खड़ा था, जहाँ नेता नहीं था, नीतियाँ नहीं थी और नीयत में भी खोट था। और मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ, भ्रष्टाचार का बोलबाला था, गरीबों के नाम पे वोट लेकर उनको और गरीबी में झोंका जा रहा था और दुनिया भर में छवि भारत की खराब हो चुकी थी। युवाओं को और देशवासियों को अपना भविष्य अंधकार में दिखता था। वहाँ से निकलकर देश मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एक ऐसे रास्ते पर चला जहाँ पर पिछले 9 वर्षों की पहचान सेवा, सुशासन और गरीब कल्याण, क्योंकि प्रधानमंत्री प्रधान सेवक बन के काम कर रहा है, दिन रात एक करके अपना हर पल हर समय देश के लिए समर्पित है, पाई पाई बचाकर गरीब की भलाई पे लगा रहा है और सुशासन के नए आयाम स्थापित कर रहा है। टेक्नोलॉजी का उपयोग, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन, रिफॉर्म्स लाने का काम, ये हमारी परफॉर्मेंस के आधार बने हैं। सुशासन तभी हम कर पाए और तभी गरीबों का कल्याण हुआ। मारिया जी, आज 27% से ज़्यादा गरीब अगर गरीबी रेखा से बाहर आए, जो वर्ल्ड की कुछ एजेंसीज की रिपोर्ट कहती हैं, तो इसलिए हो पाया कि लगभग 4 करोड़ लोगों को पक्के मकान मिले, 12 करोड़ शौचालय बना कर दिए गए और जो कभी सोचा ना था घर को नल से जल देने का काम दिया। 9.5 करोड़ से ज़्यादा रसोई गैस के सिलेंडर मिले और 80 करोड़ लोगों को डबल राशन मुफ्त में मिला और 220 करोड़ वैक्सीन मुफ्त में लगी। भारत आगे बढ़ा, चाहे मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में या बाकी क्षेत्रों में। हमने लगातार कुछ ऐसे कदम उठाए हैं जिसके कारण भारत की छवि भी और बेहतर हुई है और भारत के नेतृत्व में आज दुनिया उम्मीद देख रही है।
अगर आप कहते हैं इस उम्मीद को राहुल गांधी क्यों नहीं देख पा रहे हैं? मेरा सवाल आपसे ये होगा, क्योंकि वो वॉशिंगटन में हैं, 3 दिन का उनका दौरा चल रहा है यूएस का, लेकिन वो लगातार भारत में उनके इंस्टीट्यूशंस को, सब चीज़ को वो सब पे सवाल उठा रहे हैं और ये भी बोल रहे हैं कि ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन है। आपका जो पार्लियामेंट बना, उसका इनॉग्रेशन, ये डिस्ट्रैक्शन है फ्रॉम रियल इश्यूज जो अभी भी जॉबलेसनेस और महंगाई है।
राहुल जी, अगर दुनिया में सबसे तेजी से बढ़ने वाली अर्थव्यवस्था भारत बना है तो ये सच्चाई है। 2023-24 में भी मॉर्गन स्टैनली की रिपोर्ट कहती है कि भारत 7.2% की दर से बढ़ेगा। सच्चाई है। अगर 1,83,00,000 करोड़ रुपया अगर जीएसटी की कलेक्शन पिछले महीने हुई और ये जो मई का महीना आपका निकला है उसमें 1,53,000 करोड़ हुई और पिछले 16 महीनों में लगातार 1 लाख करोड़ से ज़्यादा और कई महीनों में 1.5 लाख करोड़ से ज़्यादा हुई, ये सच्चाई है। अगर भारत दुनिया की 10वें नंबर से बढ़ के 5वें नंबर की अर्थव्यवस्था बनी, सच्चाई है। और भारत के नेता को आज दुनिया में मान सम्मान मिल रहा है, ये सच्चाई है। राहुल गांधी जी संवैधानिक संस्थाओं का अपमान करने से देश में नहीं हटे, उन पे भी प्रश्न चिन्ह खड़ा करते रहे। अब दुनिया के किसी देश में जाते हैं, इंग्लैंड गए तो वहाँ पे भी देश का अपमान करने का कार्य, और अब अमेरिका गए हैं तो मंच किसका है, कौन प्रायोजित कर रहे हैं ये आप देखिए। लेकिन उस कार्यक्रम में भारत विरोधी नारे लगते हैं, उस भारत के राष्ट्रगान का अपमान होता है, भारत के तिरंगे का अपमान होता है और राहुल गांधी जी स्वयं एक सीमा लांघ जाते हैं भारत का अपमान करने।
अगर वो ऑपोजिशन के नेता हैं तो जाहिर सी बात है वो सवाल उठाएंगे आपकी सरकार पे, आपके सरकार के फंक्शनिंग पर, तो उसको एंटी इंडिया क्यों देखा जाता है?
देखिए, क्योंकि भारत के बाहर जाके झूठ बोल के भारत की छवि को खराब करना एंटी इंडिया ही इसलिए कहा जाएगा। आप कहते हैं कि लोकतंत्र खत्म हो गया। अरे कर्नाटक में आपकी सरकार बनी तब तो आपने नहीं कहा ईवीएम में खोट है, हिमाचल में आप तब तो नहीं कहा आपने ईवीएम में खराबी है। लेकिन हाँ, आप उत्तर प्रदेश हार जाएंगे, उत्तराखंड हार जाएंगे, गोवा हारेंगे, मणिपुर हारेंगे, नागालैंड हारेंगे, मिजोरम हारेंगे, मेघालय हारेंगे, असम हारेंगे, त्रिपुरा हारेंगे और गुजरात में आप कहीं दिखेंगे नहीं तो आपको ईवीएम में खोट नजर आएगा। ये देखिए मारे जी, फर्क कहाँ पे है। सच तो कभी राहुल गांधी जी बोले, अब क्या है, पार्लियामेंट ये खुद आ नहीं सकते थे, 2 साल की सजा हो गई, सदस्यता चली गई, बहाने ढूंढते थे कि सदन ना चले, संसद ना चले। अब संसद भवन नया बना तो उसका बहिष्कार करने के लिए भी नए नए बहाने ढूंढे गए। हर भारतीय गर्व महसूस करता है नया संसद भवन देख।
लेकिन अनुराग जी, अब वो तो एमपी भी नहीं है। इस तरह की शार्प अटैक आप लोग मिस्टर खड़गे के अगेंस्ट में क्यों नहीं करते? अगर राहुल गांधी इतनी इनकॉन्सिक्वेंशियल हैं तो हर राहुल गांधी के बयान को पूरी सरकार, सारे एमपी, सारे लीडर्स भाजपा के क्यों जवाब देते हैं?
सारे लीडर कहाँ, कुछ को तो देना ही है। और देखिए, अगर खड़गे जी भी क्या कहा मोदी जी को, क्या कहा था कर्नाटक के चुनाव में, क्या कहा था मारिया जी?
जी हमें पता है। आप
मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि कभी गंदी नाली का कीड़ा कह दो, कभी मौत का सौदागर कह दो, कभी जहरीला सांप कह दो, कभी बिच्छू कह दो, कभी कुछ कह दो। ये भाषा है कांग्रेस की देश के प्रधानमंत्री के प्रति, जो देश के 140 करोड़ लोगों में पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार 1984 के बाद कभी किसी के नेतृत्व में बनी तो मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में 2 बार बनी। और उस समय तो इंदिरा जी की हत्या के कारण सिंपैथी वेव थी। कांग्रेस ने क्या किया जी? कांग्रेस ने केवल वायदे किए, गरीबी हटाओ, गरीबी हटाओ, गरीब मिट गया, लेकिन गरीबी नहीं हटी। मैं इसलिए आपसे कहना यार, ये देश के बाहर जाकर जो झूठ बोलते हैं, जो प्रोपेगेंडा खड़ा करते हैं, कौन लोग आते हैं? खालिस्तान जिंदाबाद के नारे लगेंगे, राष्ट्रगान का अपमान करेंगे और राहुल गांधी जी मूक दर्शक बन के खड़े रहेंगे।
तो क्या
ये क्यों नहीं बोलते?
तो इस तरह के अगर होता है तो क्यों, क्या करें वो?
देखिए, हाँ, ये अच्छा हुआ आपने पूछा, क्योंकि आपने ये नहीं कहा कि राहुल गांधी जी ने कहा कि 80 के दशक में केंद्र में दलितों पर अत्याचार होता था और उत्तर प्रदेश में भी अत्याचार होता था। मैं राहुल गांधी जी को याद करा दूं, केंद्र में कांग्रेस की सरकार थी, राजीव गांधी जी प्रधानमंत्री थे और प्रदेश में भी कांग्रेस की सरकार थी, दलितों पर अत्याचार था, स्वयं राहुल गांधी ने कहा। क्या कहना चाहते हैं? हमारी सरकार के समय सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास से चलती है।
Do you feel
अगर
it's an
इतना ही
embarrassment for you? Because ये सब सारे बयान उस वक्त आ रहे हैं और उस देश में आ रहे हैं जहां पर प्रधानमंत्री जाने वाले हैं अपने स्टेट विजिट के लिए।
बिल्कुल भी नहीं, इससे राहुल गांधी जी की छवि और खराब हो रही है। देखिए, एक और 6 दिन की यात्रा करके प्रधानमंत्री जी आते हैं। 6 दिन की यात्रा में 50 मीटिंगें, उनमें से भी 23 बैठकें हैं दुनिया के अलग अलग बड़े नेताओं के साथ, प्रधानमंत्री राष्ट्रपति के साथ। और वहां पर क्या कहा, पापुआ न्यू गिनी के प्रधानमंत्री ने पांव छूकर गले लगाया, अभिनंदन स्वागत किया। न्यूजीलैंड के प्राइम मिनिस्टर फ्लाई करके ऑस्ट्रेलिया में मिलने आए। ऑस्ट्रेलिया के प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा मोदी इज द बॉस। इटली की प्रधानमंत्री, राहुल जी और किसी की नहीं तो इटली की प्रधानमंत्री ने कहा मोदी इज द मोस्ट लव्ड लीडर इन द वर्ल्ड। ये कौन कह रहा है? अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति मोदी जी का इंतजार करने के लिए कहते हैं कि मैं आपको रात्रि भोज दे रहा हूं, मेरे पास टिकटें खत्म हो गई, अभी भी लंबी लाइन है, बड़े बड़े लोग मिलना चाहते हैं। ये सम्मान मोदी जी का नहीं, पूरे देश को सम्मान मिला है। लेकिन राहुल गांधी जी इसको अपमान करने में बदलना चाहते हैं। वो उस देश में जाकर जानबूझ के देश की छवि खराब कर रहे हैं जिस देश से संबंध हमारी सरकार के समय और बेहतर हुए। इन्वेस्टमेंट भारत के अंदर और ज्यादा आने लगी। इनकी सरकार के समय दुनिया पर निर्भर थे, आज आत्मनिर्भर होने।
अनुराग जी, राहुल गांधी ने एक प्रेस इंटरैक्शन में वॉशिंगटन डीसी में IUML के बारे में कहा है और कहा है कि देयर वाज नथिंग अनसेक्युलर, नॉन सेक्युलर अबाउट इंडियन यूनियन मुस्लिम लीग एंड योर एंटायर पार्टी इज फ्यूमिंग। किरण रिजिजू का बयान आया, अमित मालविया का बयान आया, तो उस पर फिर एक्सप्लेनेशन आया है कांग्रेस पार्टी का, ये कहते हुए कि आप लोगों ने भी उनके साथ रिश्ता निभाया है। आपने भी 2012 में एक कोई रिपोर्ट छपी है जिसमें इंडियन यूनियन मुस्लिम लीग के साथ बीजेपी फॉर्म्ड एन अलायंस फॉर द नागपुर म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन पोल्स। सो वो आपके लिए सेक्युलर नहीं होंगे और उनके लिए होंगे, तो ये किस तरह से हम देखा जाए?
देखिए, पहली बात तो मैं कहूं, ये तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति कांग्रेस करती होगी। हम तो सशक्तिकरण में विश्वास रखते हैं, सबके लिए काम करते हैं। लेकिन कांग्रेस कभी हिंदू आतंकवाद कह के वोट बटोरना चाहती है। अब अमेठी में हार गए तो वायनाड में तो उनकी मजबूरी है। चाहे वो मुस्लिम लीग को सेकुलर ही कहें लेकिन हिंदुओं को कम्युनल कहें, आतंकवादी कहें। ये राहुल गांधी जी का पहला बयान नहीं, कांग्रेस के नेताओं ने बार बार दिया। उस समय शिंदे जी गृह मंत्री थे, उनका अपना बयान है हिंदू आतंकवाद पे। ये सलमान खुर्शीद जी ने कहा कि सोनिया गांधी जी बाटला हाउस कांड के आतंकवादियों के घरों में जब गई तो फूट फूट कर रोई। मैंने तो नहीं कहा, कांग्रेस के नेताओं ने कहा। और ये अब कहती है कांग्रेस पार्टी ये वो मुस्लिम लीग नहीं है जो जिन्ना वाली है, तो कौन सी है? उसी के ही सदस्य हैं। 1947 में विभाजन के बाद 1948 में जो इन्होंने ही मुस्लिम लीग बनाई और ये राज्यसभा के MP भी रहे, मुसलमानों के लिए अलग से रिजर्वेशन भी मांगते रहे। और यही नहीं, शरिया कानून को लागू करने की बात भी करते रहे। मोहम्मद इस्लाम से लेके ये बाकी सब लोग कौन है? ये वही है मुस्लिम लीग के। और अब आप राहुल गांधी जी इनको सेकुलर बताते हैं।
लेकिन आप लोगों ने भी उनके साथ अलायंस किया।
मैं बड़ा स्पष्ट कहता हूं, कांग्रेस पहले स्पष्ट करे कि ये मुस्लिम लीग है कि नहीं। अब उस पर फंस गई कांग्रेस पार्टी। देखिए, आप जाति धर्म संप्रदाय के नाम पे कांग्रेस वोट मांगती है। ये उन्होंने बांटो और राज करो, ये अंग्रेजों की मानसिकता के आधार पर अपनी राजनीति करते रहे। हम तो सबको साथ में लेके चलने वाले हैं। हम गुलामी की मानसिकता से देश को बाहर निकालने की बात करते हैं, गौरवशाली इतिहास पर गर्व करने की बात करते हैं, नए भारत की बुलंद तस्वीर दुनिया को दिखाने की बात करते हैं। और आज मैं नहीं कहता अनुराग ठाकुर, दुनिया कहती है इंडिया इज द ब्राइट स्पॉट। भारत में भविष्य देखते हैं, उम्मीद देखते हैं, होप देखते हैं। भारत भारतीयों के और भारतीयता का एक बहुत बड़ा सम्मान है। केवल नरेंद्र मोदी जी नहीं, 140 करोड़ भारतीयों का सम्मान है।
Since you're referring to Morgan Stanley report repeatedly, fragile 5 से bright spot in the world, India is being cited as that. लेकिन फिर भी अगर अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की बात की जाए, वो वाले उस चीज़ पे बार बार सवाल कांग्रेस उठाती है। तो क्या वो एक कंसर्न रहा है आपके लिए? सरकार में 9 साल में सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज क्या रहा है?
See, when we took over in 2014, India was among the fragile 5 economies of the world. Today, we are among the first 5. लड़खड़ाती चरमराती अर्थव्यवस्था छोड़ के गए थे, हमने दुनिया की 5वीं सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था बनाया और अब भी सबसे तेजी से बढ़ने वाली अर्थव्यवस्था है. लेकिन मारिया जी, अभी हमने नींव रखी है, ये तो फाउंडेशन है विकसित भारत बनाने की. मोदी जी हैज लेड द फाउंडेशन इन दिस 9 years to make India a developed nation by 2047. हमारे अलग अलग क्षेत्रों के निर्णय, प्रोडक्शन लिंक इंसेंटिव स्कीम, मोबाइल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में गति दी. 5 सालों के अंदर सेकंड लार्जेस्ट इंपोर्टर से निकल के सेकंड लार्जेस्ट मैन्युफैक्चरर मोबाइल के हो गए. डिफेंस इक्विपमेंट में 400 प्रोडक्ट का इंपोर्ट बंद करके 1 लाख करोड़ का डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, रक्षा उत्पादन हमने यहां पे किया. इसी तरह से एप्पल जैसी कंपनी के प्रोडक्ट्स यहां पे आना, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होना. हमारी ऑटोमोबाइल 3rd लार्जेस्ट मैन्युफैक्चरर, स्टील, मिल्क प्रोडक्शन नंबर 1. अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में देखोगे इतना बड़ा बदलाव कैसे आया. ये हमने रिफॉर्म्स जो लेके आए उससे ही ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन आई है और ये हमारी परफॉर्मेंस में दिखती है.
So reforms led to transformation, but still a state as crucial which believes in economy and can be an economic engine did not vote for you. Karnataka I'm talking about.
Maybe, but each election have their local agendas as well. Whether it was my state, Himachal Pradesh or Karnataka, we have lost there. Yes,
lessons
but we have won in Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Goa, Manipur, Tripura, Assam, Nagaland and repeated, not first time but repeated the governments there.
लेकिन अनुराग जी, आप लोग जिस तरह से चुनाव लड़ते हैं, जो जिस तरह से भाजपा चुनाव लड़ती है, every election is fought to be won. You go all out. आप लोग कोई भी चुनाव हारते हैं तो उसके बाद बहुत ज़्यादा उस पे retrospection, you go back to the books. What do you think went wrong in Karnataka? Because you have several elections coming up.
ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी में अच्छी बात है कि हम मेहनत करते हैं, हर चुनाव में पूरी ताकत लगाते हैं. हर बार परिणाम एक जैसे नहीं आते, लेकिन क्या कमियां रही उस पर वापस चिंता भी करते हैं, चिंतन भी करते हैं और सुधार करके. 2018 में हम बहुत सारे राज्यों में चुनाव नहीं जीते, लेकिन सुधार किया और मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एक बार फिर देश की सरकार बनी, क्योंकि राज्यों में स्थानीय विषय भी बहुत महत्व रखते हैं.
Okay, there is another portfolio that you hold, which is as sports minister. It has been quite eventful. India has won several awards, but we have also another image, जो शायद आपके लिए बहुत concerning होगा, of protesting wrestlers. Is there a visible trust deficit between the government and the wrestlers who are protesting against you?
देखिए, मैं एक बात कहूँगा, खेल खिलाड़ियों के लिए मोदी जी की सरकार में बहुत काम हुआ और यही कारण है कि खिलाड़ियों का मनोबल भी बढ़ाया, मेडल भी बढ़े, बजट भी 3 गुना से ज़्यादा किया गया, टारगेट ओलंपिक पोडियम स्कीम जैसी योजनाएं लाए, तभी ओलंपिक्स, पैरालंपिक, डेफ ओलंपिक्स में आज तक के सबसे ज़्यादा मेडल आए, कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में गोल्ड मेडल सबसे ज़्यादा आए और वुमेन वर्ल्ड बॉक्सिंग चैंपियनशिप में भी 1 नहीं 4 महिला बॉक्सर ने गोल्ड मेडल जीता. जहाँ पे रेसलिंग की आप बात करते हैं, ये जो आरोप लगाए गए हैं इसको हमने बड़ी गंभीरता से लिया और इस विषय को बड़ी संवेदनशीलता के साथ कमेटी का गठन भी करके रेसलिंग फेडरेशन को डे टू डे वर्किंग से बिल्कुल हटा दिएगा. कोई पदाधिकारी उनके काम नहीं. इंडियन ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन की कमेटी डे टू डे फंक्शनिंग कर रही है. दिल्ली पुलिस जांच कर रही है. शीघ्र जांच हो, चार्जशीट जल्द दायर हो और उसके बाद उचित कार्रवाई भी हो.
लेकिन डिले इन द आउटकम ऑफ द प्रोब, डू यू थिंक इट्स एडिंग टू द कंफ्यूजन?
नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. जब आपने आरोप लगते हैं तो सभी पक्षों को सुनना पड़ता है, सबूत इकट्ठे करने पड़ते हैं, फिर चार्जशीट दायर होती है. मुझे लगता है दिल्ली पुलिस जल्द चार्जशीट दायर करेगी और उचित कार्रवाई भी करेगी.
अनुराग जी, मैं थोड़ा सा उस पर और सवाल करूंगी क्योंकि आज सारे अखबार में जो FIR है उसके डिटेल्स आई हैं और ये कहा गया है कि WFI चीफ हैज बीन अक्यूज्ड ऑफ डिमांडिंग सेक्सुअल फेवर्स. फर्दर एट लीस्ट 10 कंप्लेंट्स ऑफ मोलेस्टेशन have also been registered against Brijbhushan Singh.
आपने रिपोर्ट पढ़ी है?
These are This has come out. That means we believe that this has been obviously done because
ना मुझे पता है ना आपको पता है, लेकिन पुलिस की चार्जशीट में सारी डिटेल आएगी। इसलिए मैंने कहा कि जांच निष्पक्ष हो, जल्द चार्जशीट दायर हो और उचित कार्रवाई हो।
What will you tell those who are saying that you are trying to protect him
Not at
because
all.
he is your party MP?
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता जी, पार्टी के एमपी बहुत होंगे। हम निष्पक्ष जांच चाहते हैं, दूध का दूध पानी का पानी और उचित कार्रवाई चाहते हैं। किसी को बचाने का किसी का कोई काम नहीं है।
अनुराग जी, बहुत सारे सवाल बाहर से उठ रहे हैं, आपकी पार्टी के अंदर से भी अब सवाल उठ रहे हैं। जो आपकी एमपी हैं प्रीतम मुंडे ने कहा है कि कंसिडर रेसलर्स कंप्लेन। डू यू थिंक दैट्स अ वैलिड कंसर्न?
नहीं, बट कंसिडर किया ही है। आप उनका पूरा बयान सुनिए, मराठी में है। कंसिडर किया, कंप्लेंट आई तभी कमेटी का गठन किया गया, तभी पुलिस ने एफआईआर दर्ज की, तभी जांच चल रही है। वी आर कंसर्न। मैंने इसलिए कहा संवेदनशील विषय है, लेकिन जांच भी जरूरी है, इसलिए जांच तेजी से चल के जल्द चार्जशीट फाइल हो।
एंड द फैक्ट दैट वो लोग हरिद्वार जा रहे थे अपना मेडल्स डालने के लिए गंगा में, उसके बाद उन लोग ने रिकंसिडर किया। देयर वाज सम कॉल दैट हैपेंड।
देखिए, मेरा तो सभी खिलाड़ियों से इतना ही निवेदन है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी दिल्ली पुलिस ने कहा कि हमने एफआईआर दर्ज की, करने जा रहे हैं, और आईयूए ने भी अपनी कमेटी का गठन किया। अब डब्ल्यूएफआई का कहीं पे कोई रोल आज के समय नहीं है, डे टू डे फंक्शनिंग वो कर रहे हैं और यहाँ पे जांच चल रही है। आपको सुप्रीम कोर्ट में और दिल्ली पुलिस में विश्वास व्यक्त करके रिपोर्ट आने तक का इंतजार करना चाहिए। निष्पक्ष जांच हो रही है।
What about the United World Wrestling, which is saying that they have expressed concern, saying
देखिए, देश अपने कानून से चलता है और कंसर्न हम सब हैं, आप भी हैं, मैं भी हूं, तभी तो जांच हो रही है।
Okay, let me move to the issue of achievements. Is there something as a sports minister which you did not achieve?
मैं बहुत कुछ अचीव करना भी बाकी है, अभी तो हम शुरुआत की है। देखिए, हम इससे संतुष्ट नहीं हो सकते कि हमने आज तक के सबसे ज़्यादा मेडल ओलंपिक्स, पैरालंपिक्स और डेफ ओलंपिक्स में जीते। हमें बहुत आगे बढ़ना है। वी हैव टू सेट अ टारगेट टू बी अमंग द टॉप 10 इन नेक्स्ट 8 years. फॉर दैट वी नीड टू वर्क टुगेदर विद the state governments, with the federations, associations and individuals to the institutions, which is very, very important, and we are working in that.
And it's rather interesting that 2014 was seen as a Twitter election because Prime Minister Modi decided to communicate directly with the people of India without the mainstream media or institutions. What, according to you, since you are the face of the communication of this government, will be the platform for 2024?
देखिए, लोकतंत्र में तो जनता से सीधा संवाद और जनता तक अपनी आवाज़ पहुंचाना, किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म को आप कम नहीं आंक सकते। अगर ये इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया का महत्व है, तभी मैं बैठ के इंटरव्यू दे रहा हूं। मेरे लिए उतना ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है, प्रिंट भी उतना ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है। ये सही है कि इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के ज़माने में आज आपके पास बहुत सारे प्लेटफॉर्म सोशल मीडिया पे उपलब्ध हैं और हर किसी का उपयोग हर राजनीतिक दल और राजनेता करता है अपनी आवाज़ पहुंचाने के लिए, अपनी योजनाएं पहुंचाने के लिए, लोगों से टू वे कम्युनिकेशन करने के लिए, संवाद करने के लिए। और ये समय के साथ साथ लोग कहते थे कि बड़ी रैलियां ख़त्म हो जाएंगी। अभी कल मोदी जी की रैली राजस्थान में रिकॉर्ड लाखों लोग आए। तो कुछ ख़त्म नहीं होता है, एडिशन होती रहती है। कुछ लोग उसी की सेल्फी डाल रहे होंगे, कुछ मोदी जी की फ़ोटो डाल रहे होंगे, कुछ वहाँ पे नारों के डाल रहे होंगे, कुछ कोई नया नारा निकला होगा तो उसको डाल रहे होंगे। तो सब कुछ इन एडिशन टू दैट होता है।
सो क्या इंस्टाग्राम का इलेक्शन होगा, ये बोला जा रहा है, क्योंकि आप लोग सब रील डालते हैं। वी आर सीइंग दैट अग्रेशन दैट हैज कम इन द बीजेपी वेयर ऑल मिनिस्टर्स, एमपीज आर पुटिंग इन देयर रील्स। सो इज देयर सम विजिबल ट्रांजिशन दैट यू आर सेंसिंग दैट परहैप्स वी विल सी एज अ ट्रेंड इन 2024?
देखिए, आपको लगता होगा रेडियो का ज़माना ख़त्म हो गया, लेकिन मोदी जी ने रेडियो का ज़माना भी शुरू कर दिया। मन की बात से करोड़ों लोग जुड़ते हैं, सुनते हैं और इंतज़ार करते हैं अंतिम सप्ताह का। इंस्टाग्राम इज़ वन ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म्स। उसकी एक अलग एज ग्रुप है, उसकी एक अलग रिक्वायरमेंट है कि आपको उस पर क्या डालना है। जो ट्विटर पे चलेगा वो वहाँ पे नहीं चलने वाला, जो फेसबुक पे चलेगा वो शायद व्हाट्सएप पे भी उससे अलग चलेगा। तो हर प्लेटफॉर्म की अलग अलग रिक्वायरमेंट है, लेकिन हर प्लेटफॉर्म का एक अपना पोटेंशियल है और उसका उपयोग करना हर किसी के लिए ज़रूरी है।
माई लास्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू, क्योंकि आप एक्सटेंसिवली ट्रैवल करते हैं, राजस्थान में चुनाव होने वाला, आप उस स्टेट के दौरे आपने शुरू कर दिए हैं, मध्य प्रदेश आप जाते हैं, ये सब स्टेट्स में खास करके मध्य प्रदेश ये बोला जा रहा है कि इट कुड गो द कर्नाटका वे। आर यू कंसर्न्ड? इज द गवर्नमेंट कंसर्न्ड?
देखिए, हम हर चुनाव को बड़ी गंभीरता से लेते हैं, पूरी ताकत से लड़ते हैं और जीतने के लिए, क्योंकि जीतकर सेवा भाव के साथ काम करते हैं। यही मध्य प्रदेश आज से 2 दशक पहले बीमारू राज्य कहलाता था। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार आई, उस बीमारू राज्य से आज अग्रणी राज्यों में आके खड़ा होने की स्थिति में है। ये कैसे हुआ? ईमानदार सरकार शिवराज जी के नेतृत्व में भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने बनाई और चलाई वर्षों तक। दूसरा, आज की पीढ़ी को 20 साल पहले का पता नहीं होगा कि
Namaste, Jai Hind and welcome to this edition of The Right Stand. We begin with some disturbing news coming through from Odisha, ladies and gentlemen, where these are live visuals coming through courtesy News18 Odisha. They're of a tragedy that's happened. The Coromandel Express has rammed into a goods train near Sodo in Odisha. Several are feared dead. At least 4 bogies have been derailed. This incident has happened at Bahanagar in Odisha. The Coromandel Express ramming into a goods train. There are already people who are present there trying to help people stuck inside the bogies. This looks like the passenger train bogies that seem to have overturned. Akash now joining us with more details. Yes, Akash.
So, Anand, these are the initial inputs that we are getting. This is Coromandel Express, that is train number 12842, met with an accident, and we are learning initially that 4 bogies have been derailed of this particular train in Odisha. Several passengers are feared trapped, and in fact we are learning that several are injured as of now. Railways has not put out any sort of official word, but this is the initial information. In fact, these visuals are somewhere telling the whole story. We are learning that it can be a possible collision between 2 trains, but it will be premature to say anything because we are waiting for the official confirmation as to what has actually happened. But these visuals are clearly telling us the story. Several passengers are feared injured in this particular accident, in fact, and it has happened with Coromandel Express, which is train number 12841, 12842. We don't know as to in which direction it was going. It was up train or down train. What went wrong in this particular case? Because they are talking about the collision. They are in fact talking about one goods train that was involved. But these are some initial information, initial details, and we are waiting for an official confirmation as of now. But this is very unfortunate. This is an incident that has happened in Odisha. In fact, we are learning that whenever railways talks about the safety, they talk about features like Suraksha Kavach and all other things. But this is an unfortunate incident that is coming to fore, in fact, and in some time from now, we are expecting some official statement from Indian Railways confirming the particular status and about the passengers.
Right, what we can see right now, Akash, I also have Kamalika joining us with more details. There are some visuals. This is one set of visuals, other set of visuals also showing some of the injured or people who have come caught in this fury or caught in this tragedy, in this accident. They are being stretchered out, whether they are bodies, these are casualties or these are injured. We are waiting for confirmation. Kamalika, what do you have at your end? Do we know at what time did this incident happen? Because we're given to understand this is the Bahanagar region, Sodo in Odisha.
Yeah. Somehow after the daylights were over, so it's around 6:30. That's what we are getting. So the incident which happened in Bahanagar, 4 bogies have been derailed. Now 4 bogies derailed is a big thing, Anand. So it is considered to be a big train accident that has happened. And now what we are getting from the initial report is that the Coromandel Express, it is rammed into the goods train near Sodo of Odisha. Several here dead and injured because you can see like 4 bogies derailed is a big thing. That's what we are getting.
Now, so Kamalika, you are saying that Coromandel Express 12841 has derailed along with the Yashwantpur Express, and this is at the Bahanagar market area near Ichhapur between Soro and Balasore. So this is district Balasore area, but you are saying it's not just a goods train, but this Yashwantpur Express also has derailed. It seems to be a massive clash or massive accident, this one.
Yeah, what we are getting from the initial sources from the rails that the Coromandel has rammed into this Yashwantpur Express. Now, for that reason, the magnitude of the incident, the accident, seems to be more. That is really a concerning area. That's what the initial reports are coming on. And as we are getting in that time, it's 1851 hours, Anand. That's what we are getting from all the reporters. That 1851 hours, it got derailed at BNBR. That this area, Bahanagar market area in Balasore district. Now, whether it is really rammed into the Yashwantpur Express or not, that confirmation is yet to come. But this initial reports are saying that this has happened, and 4 bogies. 4 bogies means it's a big thing. It's a very big accident. That's what we are getting it from the sources.
So around 1851, so just about 2 hours ago, we are given to understand, or just about an hour ago, beg your pardon, this incident has happened, that it passed and around 1900 hours, around 7 p.m. this evening is when this incident has happened, and this area, which is in the Balasore area between Soro and Balasore in the district of Balasore, this incident has happened with the Coromandel Express involved. Now, this is the Bahanagar area, Bahanagar market area. That's where this incident has happened. And you are saying that this Coromandel Express rammed into another train, which is the Yashwantpur Express. Kamalika, do we have any more details? 4 bogies of the Coromandel Express. Is there damage to the Yashwantpur Express also? We see 1 bogie, which is clearly sideways here, and people have put up ladders to try and climb in. There are volunteers. These are all locals who have jumped in to help. That's what these pictures are showing. News18 Odia, a partner, also getting us some more exclusive pictures of people being moved out, some of them also being stretchered out. Do we know if railway officials, police officials, rescue and relief efforts, is it largely driven by the volunteers and the locals? Or is there some amount of presence of the authorities also there, Kamalika?
So the entire authorities have been rushed into. They are on their way. Some of them have reached. That's what we are getting from the initial reports that are coming from ground zero. Locals are there. They're obviously helping. But the government, the state government, the rail authorities, what we are coming to know that the Kharagpur is also an important junction as far as railways is concerned. So some team has been also moved from Kharagpur to there. That's what we are getting. So initial report says 5 coaches of 12849 Howrah-Chennai Coromandel Express got derailed. So this is another update that it's 5 coaches. So more we are coming on, like Express 10 met with an accident near Bahanagar railway station in Balasore district. Lot of teams have been moved to the spot for search and rescue operations. Collector Balasore has also been directed to reach the spot to make all necessary arrangements and intimate the SRC if any additional help is required from the state level. So clearly it's a big accident. That's the picture coming up. An express train that has met with an express accident, the Coromandel Express, 5 coaches derailed, and as we were saying, that all the teams, the state team, the railway team, that these teams have been rushed into the point, into that area. Now the update is it's from our Oriya team. It's coming, Anand. It's Shalimar Chennai Coromandel Express.
Okay.
Like it starts from Shalimar, a place in Bengal near to Calcutta. So it's a Shalimar Chennai Coromandel Express. And this is the thing which is got corrected, and this Shalimar Chennai Coromandel Express is a train. Its accident happened near Bahanagar station area near Soro, Balasore district. So Balasore district is a confirmed thing. Shalimar Chennai Coromandel Express is confirmed. 5 coaches have been derailed. Whether it is rammed into or not, that is still not confirmed. But what we are coming to know that entire relief effort has been shifted to this place. Local volunteers too are there. Some teams have also been shifted from Kharagpur.
Right. Right. Kamalika, thank you for that update. We'll come back to this story in just a bit. It's the tragedy that struck in this area, in the Soro-Balasore area. This is the train number 12481 that's now derailed. We are given to understand Shalimar Chennai Coromandel Express 12841. 12841. This is in the Bahanaga market area between Soro and Balasore in Balasore district. 4 bogies derailed, nearly 50 passengers reportedly injured. Quite a big mishap that's happened somewhere around 7 p.m. this evening. We'll come back to this story with more details as and when we get more updates. For the moment, moving on to a CNN News 18 exclusive.